I don't know where he is. Just me and Christina again, everybody. Yeah. Oh well.
It's better that way anyway.
Yeah, today's show is brought to you by Recon Text. That's right, Recon Text. Call 217-670-1132 and let them get your car detailed looking better than it was when it was new. That's what they do at Recon Text. On the corner of 8th and Black, it's Recon Text. Let them get your car looking great. They can do a detail, or they can do a coating. Get that 3, 5, 7-year coating where they give you a coating. You don't have to wax your car for the entire duration. You could get a 7-year coating. That means you wouldn't have to wax your car for 7 years, and it'll look shiny and magnificent every time you take it through the car wash. You can get that done at Recon Text. Just call 217-670-1132. And right now, remote car starts. They are on sale at Recon Text. And our other signature sponsor is Just Beds. That's right, Just Beds. Give yourself a Just Beds good 8 hours of sleep. That's what you get from Just Beds. And I'll tell you what, so many different mattresses and beds to choose from. Your doubles, your full, your queen, your king. They got them all. And all, they got Serta, Bemco, different brands that are awesome. And find the one that is made for you. And go in there, lay on the beds, find the one you want. And then after you find your bed, just pay for it and go home. They deliver it. They will take your bed from the shop and deliver it to your home. They bring it in, they set it up, and then they even take your old bed and they dispose of it properly. They either, if it's regular mattress, they just dispose of it properly. If it's a dirty mattress, they throw it in Steve's front yard. That's what they do at Just Beds. It's Just Beds. At 3120 Montvale Drive, Just Beds. Here we are, everybody. Welcome. I'm Ray Lytle, along with Christina Wright. And, I see FLOS. FLOS is joining.
FLOS.
Fat load of shit.
Who's late every morning now?
Yeah.
Maybe he's just that comfy in his new bed. That
He
can't get out of bed in the morning.
No, he got so stoned last night.
Well, that too. Oh, he was higher. He was higher than a kite.
I think he's still high right now. Look at him.
You couldn't understand a freaking word that he said.
Every Thursday morning, he is still high from the night before.
Yeah, he is.
He's disturbing. Look at him. Look at him. Every Thursday morning, he is still.
Good morning.
He's still high from the show the night before. I gotta cancel that smoke signal. Just because the amount of highness. I'm gonna start calling him Your Highness like he's King Charles. Hello, Your Highness. How are you?
That would be great.
Yeah. Look, he still doesn't even. I don't think I don't think he can hear us now.
No.
Ooh. Are you talking about me?
Hello, Your Royal Highness. Yeah, who the hell else are we talking about? Who else?
Why are you calling me my Royal Highness?
I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
You are my Royal Highness.
Why?
Because you're still high.
Oh, because I'm so high.
Yes, because you get high. You get so high on Wednesday night, you're still high when the show starts.
I thought you were talking about the Prince or King Charles, because Harry left.
What the fuck?
Harry left England. He said, "Fuck you, old man."
Where did that come from?
What are you saying? That Harry?
I read somewhere when I was having my infusion yesterday that Harry already left. He said he got the fuck out of England. He said, I don't want to be here. Something about 20. He left 24 hours after he got there. I don't care. What am I? Okay. Can we start the show over again? Because I'm
Too
really.
late. You done made an ass of yourself, so no.
I thought we were doing good mornings.
We already did. We did that when the show started.
No, we didn't do good mornings.
The show started. You were not on when we started the show.
Yeah.
It was just
I was backstage when you were doing
happened.
commercials.
No, it was you. You were backstage when I was reading about Just Beds. But we did the whole. I did the disclaimer. I did recon.
Oh, excuse me. You know,
because you were so high you couldn't get out of bed.
No, I had to go to the bathroom. I didn't want to say, "Oh, I'm going poopy," because then they say, "Oh, it sounds so childish," you know. I didn't want it. I could have said, "Well, I was dropping a load off at the pool, picking the kids off at the pool, or making stinky, or so whatever." But I'm here now, and good morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not high from yesterday.
Bullshit.
I don't think I am. I don't feel. I was pretty high. Yes, I almost fell getting up out of my chair last night when I went to go back to my living room from my office. I was so high I couldn't even put one foot in front of the other.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Fucking Bubba.
Why?
You blame Bubba.
Why are you blaming Bubba?
He made me do it.
Isn't Bubba?
He made you get high?
Isn't Bubba in Hillsboro in a medical?
Yeah, but he was smoking
Last
too.
I knew.
He was smoking weed on the show.
And now we had a new guy on yesterday last night. He was great. I hope it becomes regular.
So he was smoking too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, it was a smoke fest, all right.
Too.
So you, Bubba, and Rhino were all smoking weed.
Oh yeah.
Bubba was smoking weed in the rehab facility?
Yeah, he's got a vape.
Oh, yeah.
He can participate. He said the first thing he does when he gets out of that facility Wednesday, he said he's gonna go sit down on a nice, comfortable couch and smoke him a big old fucking bowl of weed.
And they let him smoke his stuff in the rehab facility?
And I wanted to start off this show. I want to start off the show because I don't know if anybody knows, but we have another person in the hospital.
Who else in the hospital?
Irene.
What's up with Irene? I know she missed.
Oh no, she's not doing good though. She's not doing good. I know that I read the chat room today, but
Irene, can I share? I talked to her yesterday.
Yeah, what's going on?
Is it okay, Irene, if I share with them what you told me yesterday?
I know that I saw a picture of her somewhere. I thought it was in my dreams, and she looked terrible.
Is there something wrong with her vagina?
I don't know if her vagina is broke or not.
Oh, good.
What's wrong with her?
Okay, she said I can share. Yeah, I don't know all the details. We talked for a little bit, but she went into the hospital, and then I guess she went in for leg soreness. She had some issues going on with her legs. They were running some tests. They gave her the wrong medication. I don't know. It caused a bad reaction. They had to perform CPR and get the paddles out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this happened Sunday night to her. I was like, oh my God, what the hell? Yeah.
Well, how did they give her the wrong medication?
That I don't know.
Gave her something she was allergic to, sounds like.
I'll be damned.
Yeah,
And she's in
I'll be
she's in
holding that.
ICU.
So she almost died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn. Poor Irene.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I know.
Dear baby Jesus. Baby Jesus, I implore you, my little Lord, please protect Irene's vagina. Protect her vagina while she is in ICU. Please, Lord, baby Jesus. Amen. So we've just given Irene, I hope you understand. I hope you're okay with us praying for your vagina while you are in the hospital. Good Lord. Lord, protect her. Lord, protect her. Her golden shiny vagina. Thank you, Lord. Steve's praying right now. Steve's licking. What are you licking your licking his elbow or what? I don't know what the hell
Oh, are we done?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if we were done praying or not. Man, my nose running.
We just wanted to pray
My
for
nose is running.
Irene.
I can't get sick. I'm down to my last days in confusion. I can't miss any days.
Yeah. So how did the? So you went yesterday, and what did they decide yesterday?
Oh, I had yesterday.
He's still dirty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You went and they said what? They know it's winding down?
Do I know what's wrong with me?
No. Are they ready to take you off of the infusion yet?
Well, not till they had to point it out they had to explain it all to me because I was like, I think they're wrong. I think I'm supposed to get out Sunday. She said no. Technically, I was on the schedule. Today was supposed to be my last day.
Yeah.
But now we go 5 days from today, which would be next Tuesday.
Okay.
So I don't know, whatever. I just want to get the line out of my arms so I can feel free again. I feel like I'm a jailer, I can't go nowhere. I can go places, but everybody looks at me because they got tubes hanging out of my arms.
Yeah.
People like, ooh, look at that bag of something's the matter with him.
So you'll be ready to get they'll pull the PICC line out, right?
Oh yeah, that pull out. I'll be able to shower with both arms. I'll be able to do all kinds of stuff.
Is it your left or right arm? What has the PICC line in it?
My left arm. This is the first time I ever put it in my left arm. I've always put it in my right before. I never understood that because, my left arm is closer to my heart. And that's what they looked at me funny. They looked at me funny when I said I never had one on my left arm. And they said, oh, that's that. We put them on. Oh, I'm in the right arm. So we put it in the left arm. I don't mind it in the left arm. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's just there, because, most of my shirts don't. I can't wear, like a tank top, or I can't flex my guns and stuff too much because I got these damn tubes hanging out of my guns.
So it's preventing you from flexing your guns to make the women.
Yeah, it keeps me from flexing my guns with this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to pop. I don't want to pop behind out or anything like that with it, but I flex.
Oh, good God.
Are you walking better?
Yeah, I'd say so. And hey, guess what? And it's been working. Well, I don't have my compression socks yet, but they're supposed to be here tomorrow.
Good.
But I've been sitting with my feet up more often.
Yeah.
And it seems to be working. That the blister's gone.
Really?
Well, it's just the skin's there, but it's real smooth. but there's no inflammation of fluid in it. I
Look at
can't
that.
squeeze on it. I can't squeeze on it and squirt. It's all the fluid
you.
goes somewhere else.
Look at you. You're a big ball of health is what you are, Steve.
Well, I would like to say that, but the problem is now is I'm having a fucking I hate to just get on my soapbox about stuff,
Yeah.
especially on this show, because this show's not about my health.
Yeah.
But
A lot of
God damn
times it is. A lot of times it is about your health. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. This show's not all about
Big
me.
topic.
I'm just a small portion of this award-winning podcast.
Yeah.
Small portion. And but they put me on this new medicine in the hospital, which is cool. I'm going okay. They took me off the Eliquis and they put me on the Coumadin or warfarin or whatever you want to call it.
What does it do? What is it?
It's a blood thinner. It's a blood thinner.
All right.
Because they said the Eliquis wasn't fitting it enough. That's why I had the heart cardiac enzymes, and that's why I was having problems.
So your blood,
with AVIB so often. I was cool with it. Okay.
So your blood wasn't
thin enough.
Blood was too thick.
Right. It was too thick. It was like the consistency of soft serve ice cream compared to just water.
Okay, so we want our blood to be like water, right?
Yeah, because you want it to be able to flow easily through your arteries and everything. So
what makes your blood thick?
Too much THC.
Homocysteine.
I don't know.
What's making your blood, so thick?
I don't know.
Did they know?
But you want your blood to be a little bit thick, so it'll clot when you get cut and things like that.
Yeah.
But you don't want to.
He's reading the chat room again, wasn't he? He started laughing. In the chat room.
No, I'm trying to do the story.
All right.
I'm trying to read the story. Or do the story. Okay. And so I've been feeling great. And I go see my regular doctor, Dr. Moy, like next week. So I knew I already had it all planned and everything. Well, the hospital didn't give me enough warfarin. Yeah. So I needed to get a refill. So I had to call my doctor and tell him I need a refill. And now because I know and I want to understand, I went to Memorial Hospital for the simple reason that my doctor is in the Memorial Hospital system.
Okay.
And I assumed that she would be able to see anything that happened at Memorial Hospital. When I called and said, "Hey, I need that prescription refilled," she said, "Oh, okay, I see you were in the hospital and they did this, and this, and they changed that." Well, evidently she can't see it, so her nurse keeps calling me. Once she says, "We need to talk and set up an appointment about something," and I try to call her back, and they can, what's this call about? Well, she called me. Well, then I go and do my things, and she doesn't call. Then she tries to call again while I'm doing something else, and we played phone tag for the last 3 days.
All right. Are you staying in on this story, Christina?
I'm trying.
Okay. Go ahead, Steve.
And I know that my blood's getting thicker because I don't have this warfarin, but I'm taking the Eliquis.
When did you run out of the warfarin?
They only gave me fucking 30 days worth, which I normally get 3 months.
Right.
But there's a hospital prescription, so they only gave me 30 days.
Did you tell them when you went in to get your infusion? Did you say, "Hey, I'm out of"? They gave me warfarin, but I'm out of it.
Oh shit! I didn't tell them there though.
Maybe you should tell them so they can.
I'll do that today because they ask me every day if there's anything changed, and I'll tell them I'm having a hard time getting my warfarin refilled.
Well, just say, listen, the warfarin they gave you when I was in here, it ran out. And I'm just wondering, can I get more? Do I need a prescription? What? Ask them, and then they'll find out from your.
That's a good idea because they did that with when I told them about this blister.
Yeah,
they immediately, because when I went over to infectious diseases, those people immediately knew when they pulled my chart. Oh, what's this blister thing? Like I just told her 5 minutes ago about it.
Yeah,
that's why I assumed my doctor had access to all my charts because they were still under
your doctor will, but you're still in the hospital.
Oh God, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. That's why I'm doing. Yeah.
So
that's why I had to put a bracelet on me every day.
They'll get everything as soon as.
Technically,
they're not going to let you out of the hospital until the thing's over. Remember. So you gotta.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not getting out for 5 more days. Yeah, that's why they put a bracelet on me.
You're still under their care.
Oh.
So tell them when you go in for your infusion, and they'll get you hooked up.
Yeah, I'll do that. Wow, I'm glad I shared this on the show because I just keep trying to get a hold of my doctor.
Well, I'm glad I stayed awake for your story so I could help.
You know, are you feeling tired?
Yeah, during that story, I was. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't drift off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know,
I'll try to remember that next time you tell a story.
What? I'm saying that I kept up with it. Christina, did you stay for the whole story or?
No, she did.
Yeah.
Near the end, I saw her. I thought I heard her. And I saw.
She was reading the shadows.
It kind of put me to sleep.
I thought I heard a couple of snores. That might have been me, but you know,
like somebody sleeping last night on stroke signals.
TJ said I was having trouble staying awake during.
I was not sleeping. I was reading along with what Bubba was reading.
Puddin'. Was he not sleeping last night?
I was reading the same article because sometimes I have a hard time understanding what Bubba's saying. So I was reading the exact same article.
Well, I know his tooth gets in the way, and sometimes what he says, sometimes Bubba will get a little mumbled and his tooth gets in the way. So, you know, I understand. I can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. Bubba was reading a story, just going on and on and on and on and on. And Steve's over there.
Oh, it was. He was. Oh my God! I don't even know what he was talking about.
Tom says Steve was sleeping.
No,
Steve was sleeping last night.
Bubba bored him that bad. He put him to sleep.
Let me pull the article up for you. I tell you, I bet you it was because I'll tell you, this Bubba, he was talking about this right. The 420 High Times Cannabis Festival is coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, it says I can't read it. Oops. But he read the whole thing. I'm like, whoa, what? I didn't understand. I couldn't even ask questions about it.
So on that show, you guys are so high, you can't even understand what anybody's saying?
No, but I do know we had some new listeners, and Marvin was on my show last night.
Oh, good old Marvin! Yeah,
he was in the chat room. Yes, he said it didn't look good, so that worried me a little bit.
Yeah,
Steve, you don't look good.
He also said, Marvin, I saw a thing late last night. It said Marvin commented on something. I went and looked at it. It was on my Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster account, and Marvin said, Steve looks like he's been rolling in manure or something. I can't. It was implying that you were somehow rolling around in.
Oh,
I don't know if it was human or animal species, but he said you look like you've been rolling in it. So congratulations.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is. There's Marv. Hey, Marv, what's up, buddy? He says, Ray, I unblocked you after 5 years. Oh, is that why I could see it?
Oh.
Oh my God. Are you still vaping, Steve? God,
Yes, he is.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, yeah. And Marvin says it was dog shit. Yeah, I told you. He said that Steve looked like he was rolling around in some kind of feces. So it
No,
wasn't an animal. It was dog shit.
I wasn't rolling around in dog shit.
And I bet he smelled
No,
it.
that was I burned something in the kitchen.
Mhm.
That was a smoke. I burned my toast.
Unbelievable.
Whatever.
You are so full of shit.
Hi, Chester. I see Chester back there in his bed.
Oh, is he in it?
He's on the other side of him.
He is in his
We
bed.
can see him in the
Oh,
mirror.
buddy.
Oh, you see him in the mirror? Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
It's fine. I wish the mirror you could see my ass in it. You know, like
Oh God, nobody
I'd
wants
wear
to
a-
see that.
wear a thong, just so you
Oh
guys
hell no.
can see my ass cheeks, just so I could look sexy.
Oh, Steve would really get off on that.
Yeah, yeah. I see little Chester now. He is in the mirror. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh well. Yeah. Tom says, Ray, it was like watching a child last night between Steve falling asleep and then making expressions in the camera for no reason. Oh, I'm sure.
What are you talking about? You guys,
You sitting there making those faces that you make, flicking your tongue, and
I wasn't
see
making
you.
any faces.
bullshit.
there was-
You do it every show.
He looks at
Back the
himself in
truck
the
up,
cameras.
back the truck fucking up right here.
Yeah.
Somebody, we won't mention any names. I can't fucking highlight people. Was sending me these little fucking emoji things of these toothless people as Bubba was talking, and I was laughing. I was cracking up, and they just kept popping up. There were two people, and there was one person that I thought I was gonna pee my pants. Bubba was talking, and he had like sock people on his head, and like, ooh, ooh, and the guy in the middle was just going. I thought, oh my god, I got.
So you were just making fun. You were making
I
fun of
was
Bubba's-
not.
you were making fun of Bubba's poop.
I was
You are
trying to
really-
listen to. I was trying to listen attentively. Well, let's start from the whole beginning.
Rhino says those expressions were funny. What the hell were you up to?
Well, and I'm gonna say this right here now on the show. I never met Rhino before yesterday. I knew him and Bubba had passed together, but we get on the show. He says hello, nice to meet you, Steve. And the first thing he does is fucking calls me out with Bubba on that show about what I said on our show yesterday morning. He said,
What did you
"Steve,
say?
Bubba didn't watch the show yet." I'm like, damn, shut up, man.
Oh, to bust you for you were talking about Bubba. By the way,
Because I made this.
Marvin says, Irene, you make me so horny.
Oh,
She's in
yes, he does.
She's in ICU. My God. Marvin's gonna hit her up, but I know, hey, I know you're in ICU, but how about a tit shot for your buddy Marvin?
Oh God.
No, it won't stop him. ICU's not gonna stop him.
No.
No. TJ says Steve was trying to lick the camera thinking he was looking sexy.
I
last
was not.
night. Marvin says, I'll have what Steve's having.
Oh God.
Okay, that's enough. I'm throwing my phone. I'm taking my phone and throw it away.
Good Lord.
Quit it. There's
Good
two
Lord.
people in this.
Even
There's
just
two people. These fucking keep. Stop it! Stop sending me these gifts, motherfuckers. There's two people, and one of them's not on the show, but one of them's on the show. They keep sending me shit, and it's interrupting this show.
Unbelievable.
Ooh, I didn't ask about.
Oh. Well.
Marvin, she's in ICU. He's in ICU.
I see you too.
Ask me about my Irene. Ask me about my erection. I'll send you pics. Good Lord. Oh,
Oh my God.
unbelievable. TJ says, Marvin, Steve loves getting people's poop pictures.
No, I do not.
Yeah, he does.
We know what you like. Karen, I think Karen speaks for all of us.
And guess we have 2 shows today.
Oh, yeah, we do have 2 shows. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Steve has 2 shows with us today. 2 shows. And Marvin says, Steve, I have more talent. Oh, wait a minute. Is that Sterling? Steve, I have more talent on my foreskin than your whole body. That sounds like Sterling.
Oh my God.
Karen says 2 shows. What did we do to deserve that? I know. This is the busiest day of the week for me. This is
Mm-hmm.
I do the show, then I go work out after the show, then I come home, eat lunch, and then I try to catch a nap before the second show.
Oh,
So this is the most pressure that I have on any day, because because I have to be ready for the next show by 5:30,
mm-hmm.
and so I always try to get my nap right after I get done eating, and then it's frustrating.
Oh.
If I don't fall asleep right when I want to, then that I just sit there irritated.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll fall asleep later than I wanted, and then my alarm goes off. So it just, that's why there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure today. Yeah. Derek says, sounds like Marvin needs a scholarship to hear and join tonight's show.
Oh.
If Marvin has a camera, if he's got a camera and stuff, but I don't know if he does. I don't know. Yeah, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, Holly goes, catch a nap. I wish I could nap. I'm at work on 4 hours of sleep. I wish I could crawl under my desk and catch a nap.
Well, just do
What,
it.
did you work till late last night, Holly?
Hey, we're working 2 jobs.
Well, that second job is on that second job, when it gets close to ending, somebody's like, oh, stay and have a few beers with me, or sir, like, hey, let's party after work. And
I was going to stop by there.
the next thing you know, it's 2:00 in the morning, and or maybe she gets home from the second job and the hubby wants to have some fun or whatever, and
Oh, yeah.
next thing you know, she's up till God knows what time.
I know I drove down that street yesterday and I saw this guy. And I don't like to make fun of fat people, because I am one.
Yeah.
By
the way, you always make fun of fat people. You were making fun of how fat Bubba was.
No, I wasn't making fun of how fat Bubba was. Bubba's all sweet.
I've heard you talk about other fat people all the time.
But they call me fat too. They talk about me all the time.
Yes, go ahead.
They talk about me all the time. But this poor guy, I bet he could probably been on 600-pound people.
Yeah.
He was on a little scooter, and he was coming from the Davoo. I thought, oh, God, I hope he hasn't been there all day. I don't even know if it's open anymore. So.
Well, of course the Voo's open.
It's open.
Yeah.
I thought it was closed for COVID.
Maybe. Well, they're open now. I mean, COVID was 4 years ago.
Oh.
Or 5. It was 19. COVID started in 2019.
Oh.
That's why they call it COVID-19, because that's what was discovered.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you felt bad for him because he was coming from the VU.
It just reminded me of myself.
Mhm. So you were
I
thinking,
could be
you were
that person.
thinking that could be me.
I could be that. I could be that person. That fat person in a scooter leaving
By
the
the way,
movie.
Steve drove by my house yesterday, Christina.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he
He
remember I
brought you your soap.
was talking about my soap. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yes, I
So-
did.
my wife also went by and bought the soap for me. So now I have 2 bars of
Nice.
soap.
Oh,
I'm gonna have the cleanest testicles in the city.
you are. I like that soap was smelling good.
Yeah,
Now he didn't open it and use it, did he? Before he brought it back,
he better
He may have
not.
washed-
I don't
he
know.
might have washed his ass with it.
He said he put it in the mailbox. I haven't gone out and gotten it yet. So.
Better make sure there's no pube hair stuck to it.
Oh, it better not be Steve pubes in my soap. I'll be very-
No, what it is this is what happened to it. I did open it, of course, because I wanted to see what it was, but I didn't use the soap per se.
Uh-huh.
See, when I was at my, this is you're gonna get totally blown away from this.
All right.
When I was at my infectious disease doctor appointment, they wanted me to take my shoes and socks off so they could look at my whole foot
Yeah.
and everything. Well, they just had a little bitty fucking chair, you know. And being a fat guy like myself, I can't put my socks on sitting in a fucking chair. I don't have a sock putter on it like Dan has. So they said, "Oh, you can put your shoes and socks back." I couldn't get my sock on that pocket, so I just threw my sock in my pocket. And I just put my shoe on, and had the nurse tie it for me because she is such a sweetie. And then when I got in my truck, didn't want to forget that sock, so I stuck that sock inside that open bag that had just soap in it, so I wouldn't forget it.
So your dirty sock was up against my soap.
But my socks smell really good now. Smells just
You're
like
lucky
that
that's
soap.
all it was.
I'm glad my soap could help your sock smell good.
And then I put a piece of tape on it, so it looked like I didn't open it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I closed it up, so you can't tell anybody opened
Well,
it.
I cannot wait till I smell the soap and it smells like your sock. That's amazing.
I smell it. It didn't smell good.
But I'm not getting the surprise of the sock, right? I'm not getting the sock.
No, I got the sock. I got the sock. You don't have to worry about that. I got the sock right here.
That sock looks filthy. How did your sock get that dirty? Good Lord.
Well,
Why was that sock crusty?
You know it is. You know what he's been doing with those socks.
Yeah, what were you doing with that sock?
It's supposed to be 60 degrees today.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to it.
Can't wait to go to Mount Fuji. We were skipping along. I fell yesterday in the driveway. That would have been cool. I'd have owned that fucking hospital. It'd be called Steve Memorial.
So you went for a walk from the. Did you park in a cancer spot or?
I parked in the proper parking. I parked. Ooh.
Here's my soap.
That's what Ray Soaps looks like.
Yeah, my dirty crotch soap. Oh,
I tried to keep it clean. As clean as I could.
Damn, Steve.
So you parked in a regular spot or did you park in a cancer spot?
I parked in Infusion. Infusion.
I just want to make sure you're not stealing the
I didn't steal anybody's parking spot.
cancer spots. Because
I don't think
And that's what I said yesterday.
we had
all that
proof
bitching.
parked in a cancer spot.
I don't
Mhm.
think I don't think they do it anymore. I think at one time they did it because I think because of the parking situation there.
Sign
You know,
says this is reserved for radiation patients. That's a cancer spot.
Mhm.
And we have ones for infusion patients too.
Okay, then you park in the infusion ones.
I know.
Park in the cancer ones.
What they need to do is tear down that rattly ass fucking house that's sitting right there and make more parking. The one janky ass house right there is sitting in the middle of that whole hospital thing.
Well, I'm sure they're probably waiting for money.
They're making meth out of the garage. I saw 2 guys coming out of there yesterday.
Boy, Joel says good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Joel.
First person to wish Joel good morning.
How is it in Texas?
TJ says I would like to remove Steve's driving privileges.
Wouldn't we all?
Why? What did I do?
Yeah.
You hit poles. You park in places you're not supposed to.
And Karen's talking about that soap that you showed, Christina,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
wanting to know if those are ass hairs or what kind of hair.
I mean,
those are pubic hairs.
They look sort of pubic, regionally pubic, but I don't know.
I don't know. Let's take a further look. I don't know.
Yeah, those are
Yeah,
pubic.
What are they?
That's either pube or
What'd you
ass hair,
wash?
right? That looks like it was washing a dirty crotch.
Yeah, that one on the corner there with the curl, that's a pube hair.
Yeah, I think they're all.
Oh,
they're all kind of
this
curly.
one here.
Yeah, that's
They
a
all look
pube
sort of
too.
pubish.
So that's a pube.
I've got
and
those.
This is ass.
I could pull a handful of those out.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
I don't think my pube hairs pull out. You know what I mean? I
Oh,
don't
mine do.
I don't see them on soap and stuff like that. Of course, now I'm using a washcloth. You know what I mean? Because I try not to go soap directly to my
Oh,
try not to go ass to soap. You know.
I use Gooch Master.
Joel says he's flying the Big D today. Sunny and 60.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sweet.
look at that. And Joel also lets us know that he trims, so he does not have any
Oh.
pubes.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should trim.
Yeah. No. Corey says he takes a nap around noon, so I'm going to try to take my nap today around 2,
Oh,
around 2:30, just so I get a couple hours. You know what I mean? 2:30 to 4:30, I'd get up, then I'll be nice and rested. Because what happens is, I don't fall asleep till like 4, and then I'm tired when my alarm goes off. It's like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like I just hope I get a. I can fall asleep. If I fall asleep like 2, that's fine. Then I can get a couple hours, you know, and I'm nice and rested for the second show. That's what I was saying. Or then I'll wake up fine. I don't want to still be tired when I get up for that second show. That was my point.
right.
Yeah.
Makes
Steve
sense.
lost track of it. He doesn't know.
He's so high, he doesn't know what's going on.
I know. Well, look at he's scratching the top of his head. Does this look brown? Doesn't it look like his hair's getting some color in the top of it again? Put your head forward. Drop the top of your head. Yeah, look at it. Looks like it's getting some color in there.
I think whatever was under his fingernails rubbed off in his hair.
Oh yeah. Could be grease.
I
Ooh,
was thinking more like shit.
I still think we should dye his hair. Color his
I
hair.
think I would. I'd dye it in a heartbeat. I mean, I dye it now, but I'd dye it. I'd like to dye it
What color?
any color.
Green for St. Patty's.
I think we should
I tried to do that green. And
color it like a blonde. You know what I mean?
Blonde?
Like surfer blonde.
needs to wash it.
And grow it out long like a surfer.
Right now, it's almost too long. Look how dark it's getting.
That's what I mean. It's looking dark.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yeah,
combed it.
let it grow out. See what happens.
I just combed it. I don't like hair touching my ears.
Well,
I'll let the top grow out, and the back, I'll let the back grow clear down to my butt.
so you grow a mullet? That's what you're saying? But
Oh, hell
Give you a
yeah.
mullet.
Oh, hell yeah, I would.
you should.
Well, you should start now, and you could enter the mullet contest at the fair
I'm gonna,
in
I'm gonna,
August.
I'm gonna haircut that jelly roll.
Mm.
I've been trying to get
Jesus.
one like jelly roll for years.
You want to look like big fat jelly roll?
Of course he
Yeah.
does.
Maybe I'll get a woman like him.
Oh Jesus!
You really think that would happen?
Except I'm a little bit older.
You think growing the hair out's gonna get you a woman?
No.
Marvin says, Steve should be taken to the river to be flogged. Yep.
That doesn't sound very nice.
Well, it just depends on who's doing the flogging. You might like it. You never know. Oh my God, I'm watching this show, Billions, and it's so good. I'm already through. We're almost through the 4th season now, and we just started watching it.
Oh wow!
And it's got like 12 episodes a season, and it's great. I mean, it's a really, really good show. But we're through season 4, or we're on episode 10 of season 4, so not bad. But I'll let you know how it goes. And this was the advice of DC that was a show that DC said, this show is brilliant, check it out. So that's how I got the recommendation from, but it's really good, and I'm watching it on Paramount Plus. Tom says he's watching Tom's watching Penny Dreadful. Holly says they just finished For All Mankind. Isn't For All Mankind fantastic? So what shows are you watching? Christina, what are you guys watching? Always got
We are
something.
currently watching Lincoln Lawyer.
Oh yeah, Lincoln Lawyer's good.
It's on Netflix. I
Yeah.
stumbled across it one day and I started
very
watching it. I
good.
was like 4 episodes in, and then Dan started watching. He's like, "Hey, I want to watch this too." So yeah, we're hooked on that.
It's a good show.
It's really good. Dan even said, he's like, I usually don't like these kind of lawyer type shows. He goes, but this is really good.
Good, yeah, and it's from a really good book, and I can't remember the guy who wrote the book, but I think it's Michael Connelly or something wrote the book. But it's the books are good. The show is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like it. I love the Lincoln Lawyer. Yeah, Michael
it's really
Connelly.
good.
Yeah. Thanks, Dan. Holly wants to know, Steve, are you scratching? Yeah, he looked like he was scratching, didn't he? He looked like he was something was going on down there.
No.
Better not be scratching.
He looked like he was working on something.
He's probably rubbing.
Are you trying
I
to
He's
am.
rubbing one out.
trying to find your
Nothing
door?
to scratch.
Are you scratching your leg or what?
I'm massaging my calf.
As long as it's not your prostate, you're okay.
Maybe perhaps you could broadcast. I mean, perhaps broadcasting is something you can do. Oh, there you go. Now he's sniffing.
Now he's sniffing.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
Jeez.
scratching my nose. This is the hand I've been using with anyhow. I'm using this to see.
You were scratching something with that other hand. We know.
I don't want to go back to the old camera setup because you guys didn't see near as much when I had the old camera setup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
we
it
see
also-
everything now.
Now he's got this HD camera. He's always like,
I know. It's like he's mesmerized with himself.
He's constantly looking in and doing model faces. He goes,
What am I supposed to look at? Okay, let me find out from a professional. Because maybe I'm not. Maybe I haven't been doing this right for the last 3 years that I've been on this show.
I don't know. You haven't been.
What am I doing wrong? What am I
Cindy
supposed to look
says-
at? What am
Cindy
I
says
supposed to
she's
look at?
binge watching Succession. Oh, I wish I'd never watched Succession so I could binge watch the whole thing. It would be awesome. Because the worst part of
wow.
Succession was waiting for the next season. But Succession is a fantastic show. I mean, it is a great show. Yeah. Steve, what are you watching?
I don't even want to say because you just make fun of it.
Why would I make fun of it? You don't even,
Because it's not something that everything is.
you haven't even told us what you're currently watching.
I don't really. I'm not really even currently watching anything. I watch a lot of Bar Rescue.
You watch what?
See, Bar Rescue with John Taffer.
I have no idea who that is. Is that a series?
It's a reality thing where a guy.
Well, I don't watch reality garbage.
Yeah, heaven
That's
forbid.
not a show.
Heaven forbid you be real about
A
it.
reality show is not a real show.
No, Heartland. I'm way caught up on Heartland, and I'm waiting for season 17.
There were 16 seasons
Wow.
of Heartland.
Yeah, there's 16 seasons.
Wow.
It's on Faith and Family. You should check it out.
No. That sounds like a channel I would never, ever watch. Faith and Family? That sounds like garbage. Does it have sadomasochism in it like Billions?
Well,
In
there was a bar rescue last night where they were doing fetish night. And the guy had to go rescue. John Taffer said, "We don't do that shit in the bar."
I have no desire to watch Bar Rescue. I'll tell you what, Billions in the very first episode. In the very first episode, there's a guy. He's on the floor. He's tied up with like a. They've got this thing in his mouth, and in the very first scene of the show, there's a woman with black leather on and a whip, and
Oh Lord, you done got Steve's interest.
she's standing over him. She's super sexy, and he's like, he's down on the ground, and he's got like a ball thing in his mouth,
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
and the woman's, yelling at him and spanking him or something with this whip in the chest, or burning him or something, and then she squats over him, and that's the first episode.
Oh
I'll
wow.
check that out.
That is literally that's the first scene you see in this show. It's crazy.
Wow.
I said, well, DC said this is good. My wife's like, okay, let's watch it. So I go to watch it. And I'm watching the first scene. I'm like, oh my God. And my wife's like, oh, it was like, oh, what the hell's happening here? It's crazy. But that's just the very first thing you see is that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check
What's
it out.
this stream on?
It's on, well, I watched it on Paramount Plus, but
Oh, I got that.
it was a show on Showtime. It's called Billions. And that's the first thing you see in the very first episode. It's crazy. It really is crazy.
Wow.
And then that's what then you have to learn the characters from that. That's the first thing I go, oh my God. And then you learn who that character is, and you go, "What? What the hell?" But it's a crazy show.
Might have to check it out.
Yeah. Lori says that she finished Fool Me Once. It was so good. Now she's watching Only Murders in the Building. And Only Murders in the Building. Yeah, Only Murders in the Building is very good.
We love that show.
Dan said that Billion show is going to give Dan flashbacks of Chrissy and her toys. I can see Dan and Christina doing fetish stuff. You know what I mean? Or doing S&M stuff.
Maybe.
Bring your sister and your friend. S&M.
Because this whole thing, this whole thing is the guy wants to get dominated, and that's it's crazy. It is nuts. I didn't know, I didn't know that stuff went on, but I could see Christina and Dan doing it. Seeing how much pain the guy could take for pleasure. And
Ooh.
I could also see Steve doing that stuff. Like there's one scene where this guy goes into this club, and Steve looks like the guys in the club,
Oh God.
Like there's one guy's bent over and getting paddled. Yeah.
Sounds like Steve.
I could see Steve doing that. I could definitely see Steve doing that.
Steve, would you bend over and get spanked?
Christina, here's a picture of Jelly Roll.
I'm talking about my haircut.
Could we color Steve's hair that color?
Yeah, we could.
And what is that? That's like a shit brown, or what is that?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a little bit of a reddish tint. I don't know.
Yeah.
So is there any hair in the does he have any hair in the back, Steve, or is it just all the way around like that?
Yes.
He's like so enthralled, he's not even listening. Earth to Steve.
He's masturbating to
Oh, I'm sure he is.
pictures of Jelly Roll. The Jelly Roll.
Oh, good God. Steven, stop that.
He says he wants Jelly Roll's haircut, so are we going to color his hair that color?
We could.
Oh.
Oh, Steven,
He's so disturbing.
stop that.
Yeah, we should color Steve's hair that color, then shave, you know what I mean? Shave the sides and back.
Wow.
Do you have the clipper, Steve?
I have clippers, yeah.
No. You can have Christina color your hair and then shave it. You look interesting.
Yeah, that's the word. Interesting.
He would look interesting. We could color Steve's hair that color because his hair's light. It'll take the color, right?
Oh,
Sure,
yeah, white. Except if you put black in it, it'll turn gray.
Well, I'm just saying, let's go Jelly Roll color, that shit brown. You could go that color.
Oh, yeah. There's my buddy. I love to have that coat. Maybe he'll give it to me.
You said you've met him before.
Yeah, we were about 10 years ago.
What was he doing 10 years ago? Was it hard rap or what?
Yeah, it was more rap.
He was doing rap, and then he got into
Yeah, it was more rap. He was touring with Struggle Jennings. They were doing the Waylon and Willie tour. Because Struggle Jennings is Waylon Jennings' grandson.
It's sort of a hard country, isn't it?
Yeah, they're pretty country rap. Yeah, yeah, they're good. I mean, yeah, it's amazing. Well, it's not really amazing. It gives me hope. Not just hope for me, but hope for some of the musicians out there that are trying to make it, and someday they'll get their break.
Well, I know that he didn't make it till he was like 40, right?
39. 39. Maybe he did, but he spent like 5 years in prison, so you can't count those years. Those were the years he learned how to rap when he was in prison.
So the prisoners taught him how to rap?
I guess. He's originally from Nashville, Tennessee. Well, Anaheim, Tennessee. You know.
Steve has no hope. I pity him. Thanks, Marvin.
No hope for what?
Irene, I know you're in ICU. I know you're in the intensive care unit. But if you wouldn't mind, can you send me some photos of your titties? I'm just... That's two genres I don't need to mix, country and rap. Absolutely.
I don't agree with that. I didn't think so either. But
I like what Dan says. Country plus rap equals crap. Yeah, I think he's right.
I don't agree with that. There are several entertainers that I like. And not only Jelly Wolf, but Jelly Wolf. Yeah.
Jelly Wolf is not the only one you want to see.
I like Yellow Wolf. He's another one. And I like shit, what was the name of it? Dirtbag Dollar, holler and holler, Dirtbag Dollar.
Unbelievable.
The Gajanja Boys. Thank you, Corey. Nothing wrong with hip hop.
Is that what it's called? Hip hop?
Hip hop.
That's country rap. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad you like it.
Well, yeah. Thank you.
Like it, Steven.
I like a lot of music. There are music. The problem is sometimes I like music that people like. Whoa. They wouldn't even expect somebody like me. See, now I like hip hop, but then I also like the darker stuff too, like Cradle of Filth and OTEP. And
what does Cradle of Filth play?
You've never heard Cradle of Filth? Their band, Danny Filth is their lead singer. Cradle of Filth and OTEP. OTEP is crazy. I've seen OTEP in concert.
And they play hard rock.
Oh yeah, they're almost death metal. I like Merciful Fate, King Diamond.
Yeah. Congratulations.
I have a very wide variety. Well, I have to say, back in the day, I was a regular. Well, I wouldn't say OTEP. I wouldn't say regular, but I did. I went to the warehouse quite a bit. That's where I saw OTEP. The band, that band no bed.
I don't have any interest in. I just have no interest in bands like that.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm glad you have. You have interest. I'm so uninterested in that.
I like Slayer.
I'm familiar with Slayer, but I have no interest in it.
Oh yeah, because I like Real Bad, Real Fast. That's my brother's band.
Real Bad, Real Fast is the name of his band.
Yeah. You should check them out. They're on YouTube.
What kind of music do they play?
I don't know how to explain his type of music. It's like screaming punk. He can't sing, and everything's original. You know, he don't play, but it's like, I killed your rabbit. Oh yeah, yeah.
I thought he was doing a cover band of stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, Annihilate. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not reading the chat room.
Yes, you are. You're reading the chat room. We wish you weren't. We just want you to broadcast.
Okay. Okay. I'm done talking.
Going.
I'm done talking.
You know you like reading the chat room.
I'm done talking. You guys can talk the rest of the show.
Decided to take an early break. Good morning, Steve, the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh yeah.
How goes it, dude? That's from Bubba the Baker.
Oh, Bubba the Baker. They're giving me shit.
This is real bad, real. Sounds like a documentary about Steve's sex life.
No, that's called abstinence.
And whose fault is that,
black
Steve?
hole.
What?
So
Did you say a big black hole?
No dong action for you lately, Steve?
No.
Haven't you seen your neighbor Bev? Hasn't she given you the?
Nah.
Hadn't she given you the stink eye? Hi, Steve. Hey, Steve, it's Bev. We'll come over and get a good fucking. Hey, Steve, it's Shelly.
Oh God.
Do you want me to come over and rub my vagina? Yeah. Y'all, and then what's the other lady? Hello, Stephen. This is Deb.
Debbie?
Would you like to come over and play with my? Would you like to come over and play with my anus?
Oh.
Oh God, no.
I'm just trying to mimic his roommates. Hey, Steve, this is Tim. You want to come over and stroke me?
Want to come fondle my nuts? Oh, God damn!
Oh my God! Oh, that sounded so disturbing. Oh my God!
Oh, that poor chair.
Shit!
Oh,
did you hear that?
Yes. I mean,
everybody heard that.
can't you turn off your mic? I forgot.
I didn't know it was coming. I just leaned forward a little bit. It just came out.
God damn.
That sounded so disturbing.
Please change yourself before you go to infusion.
Can I ask the listeners? You guys didn't hear that, did you?
Nobody heard it. I see in the chat room. Nobody heard
Believe
it.
they're fucking deaf. God
I'll
damn.
tell you. I heard it. Christina obviously heard it.
Nobody heard it in the chat room. Nobody.
Jesus Christ.
Sage says, "Is that chair okay?"
No, it's not. I'm glad we got the warranty.
Deb says he heard it in Dolby. God damn. Tom says, I heard it and it was gross. Dan says, Steve, if you lean backwards, the fart will tickle your nuts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Tyler says it sounded like Abe Lincoln getting shot in the theater. It was like a really
Jesus.
I don't even know how to mimic. I don't know how to mimic the sound. It was so disgusting. It was so disgusting. I wish Jason could pull that clip, or DA could pull that clip down. Sterling says, Steve is repulsive. God damn. I mean, Christina, he just leaned forward and then his face kind of went.
Yeah.
As he let it out.
And he
Good.
wants to act like nothing happened and
It is.
like we didn't hear it.
But as he was leaning forward, his face kind of goes, and then his eyes are like. He was doing that. You could tell he was thinking, can anybody hear this?
Uh-huh.
Unbelievable.
God.
Because I cannot imagine. Jason says he's going to try if he gets home early enough to pull that clip out and put enough, like just to lift the sound. Oh my God.
I don't think that.
Dan says when Marvin calls someone repulsive, you know it's bad. Oh
Yeah.
God. How disturbing. I want to apologize. I would like to apologize to everyone listening to this show for that sound. It was so disturbing. Please don't hold that against me. Good Lord. That man ripping ass. Oh.
You are showering before infusion today, right?
Karen says, oh, now you apologize? Sterling says, shitting your pants is hardly considered talent. My favorite Sterling moment is Sterling. I gotta actually find this bit and play it on the Daily Disaster. Is Sterling versus Sean Ballint in 2004. It is so funny because Marvin would do this character, and we'd say it's Marvin's brother Sterling, and Sean would get so mad at, damn you, Sterling. He would get so mad at Marvin and get in fights with him. And it was just because Marvin would make fun of, or Sterling would make fun of Sean for thinking that Sean would think he's more famous than he was. And Sterling would always call him out on it. Celebrity bartenders? Oh my God. It's a very loose. It's very, I gotta find that clip and put that on the Daily Disaster. It's very funny. Eating 3 Big Macs in one sitting is hardly considered. Yeah, that's what he did. By the way, rest in peace, Sean Ballint. Yeah, Corey, you're right. That is the.
That's talent, though. I couldn't do it.
I've got clips of.
I can't eat one.
I got clips of Sterling somewhere. I just gotta find it. Oh, here we go. Let me see if I can find a Sterling clip.
Look, Steve, way to go. Katie, don't leave us because of Steve.
Please, Katie. Katie, don't leave us.
Please. We can't control him.
I love Katie. I don't want her to leave.
God damn it, Steve.
Yeah, please. No, Katie. I promise I won't do it ever. I promise.
Here we go.
It's a lie. Everything that's getting ready to come out of his mouth is a lie.
Yeah, I promise I will never pass flatulence on the air again.
Lies.
Let's hope not. Here's a Sterling clip.
There was an accident. I thought I had it all taken
3
care of.
Big Macs during a trip to McDonald's is simply not talent.
And then, of course, there's this one.
You seem to ooze mediocrity.
Those were Sterling clips. And this is what he said. What he said.
Being able to eat 3 Big Macs during a trip to McDonald's is simply not talent.
That was 2004. Sterling versus Sean Bullitt. God, I gotta get that whole bit and play it. Oh well. So please watch The Flashland, Steve.
A very low-class accent.
Yeah. Very low class. Very low class when you do things like that. Yeah.
I am tired.
Okay. Me too. Yeah, I just played a little. I did a little George Takei for you. Where's some George Takei? Where's my? Where's the favorite Takei one?
I do.
Yeah,
I think you do.
yeah. There's the most. That's one we used to play all the time on the show.
Mhm.
Yep. So I do have a sound bar of a bunch of old Morning Disaster clips.
Somebody is going to get hurt.
Jim the photographer threatening.
Mhm.
That's when he was threatening Shaner.
Oh, Lord.
I feel like a nut right now.
There's some Jim stuff.
My ass is really sore.
I'm masturbating my business every night.
That's Louie,
My beaver smells.
dog food lady, the late great
My bunghole's a fluttering.
Bodine. That's Bodine. Here's George Takei.
What are you?
We won with poorly educated. I love the poorly educated.
Oh, Lord.
I do crave it.
That was Hillbilly Joe.
Do you have anything that's about 8 inches long? Because that's what I like.
There's
Hashtag Marvin Sign a Penis. Hashtag Marvin's Tiny Penis.
I can't remember what that's from.
I am tired.
That's 114. That's a 114-year-old woman. I do remember that.
Wow.
What a loser.
There's Jim. George Takei.
A very low-class accent.
Here's George Takei.
Thank you for waking me up.
More George Takei.
It's a shame. Hello.
Thank you. George.
Thank you.
Well, hello.
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 Hello. It's quite rude.
That's what George has to say about Steve's farting.
Mhm.
I think you do.
What the?
That's
Who
Sean.
are you?
Sean Bullitt. Here's Jimmy.
Up my butt.
Oh, yes.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, yes. You act like an imbecile.
That's Shaner.
I'm going to put them in the hospital.
And then there's Sterling.
Being able to eat 3 Big Macs during a trip to McDonald's is simply not talent.
So I do have clips. There's my Morning Disaster clip page. So not as good as Jason's, but I still got some clips. All right. What else? We only got 3 minutes left. What else should we get into? Something that tonight's show. Okay, well, what song we doing?
I think Dan had an idea.
You think Dan has an idea?
I think. Let me ask him.
Yeah, find out if we need to come up with one. What's on your agenda today, Steve? What time do you go get your?
I'll go get my fusion.
What time's that going to be?
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to walk down and check my mail, because in case your other package came is in my box.
I don't know if it has yet, but
Checking the other package might be in the box.
I don't see my phone. I don't see my phone here, so I tell you, but I didn't bring my phone in here, so.
And I just last night I meant to do laundry last night, but I got too snookered up and got really tired and ended up falling asleep early. So I got to do laundry tonight and stuff.
So you didn't. So again, you didn't do laundry?
No, I got more unclean clothes still, but I have to do. It's ready to go. It's in the basket. The soap is already thrown in the basket. All I gotta do is walk down there, dump it all in the washing machine, and put 4 quarters in, and walk back 40 minutes later and put $2 in the dryer.
You haven't done laundry since last week when I told you better do laundry. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Oh yeah, of course he has. He puts it off until he wears his dirty clothes at least once.
No, I put it off until I don't have any more shorts or underwear to wear. And I don't have any more underwear. Now I'm wearing shorts.
Lazy.
So I only have 2 pairs of shorts, clean pairs of shorts left.
How many pairs of underwear do you have?
Oh, 400 or 500.
A lot.
I just bought 5 new pair.
He has a whole drawer full of underwear.
I have a whole. I mean, if I went with wearing all my underwear, I never have to do laundry. Cause I have like 38, 40 pairs of underwear, but a lot of them don't fit. I don't like the way they fit.
Well, throw those away. Then throw those away.
Yeah, that's what I need. And I just bought, like I said, 5 new pair, and so now I really like those. I could probably go commando today, but I'm not going to because I have to walk quite a distance. And
you said you have 30 to 40 pair of underwear, so wear one of those.
I don't like them. They're not comfortable. I don't worry about it. I've got everything under control.
How many comfortable pair of underwear do you have?
How many comfortable pair of underwear I have? Yeah. Oh, 10 to 12.
Oh, you get 10 good days.
Oh yeah. Then I have 4 pairs of shorts.
Do you re-wear underwear?
No. One day.
I hope he doesn't rewear the pair he's wearing right now.
I will wear them. Okay, let me explain something to you. Okay, usually I go to the infusion, which I have to get dressed for.
Yeah.
And I wear pants and shirt. I go to the infusion and I come home, and then I strip down to my underwear. So technically I'm only wearing my pants for about 2 hours a day. The pants. So I can wear those 2 days in a row.
So you can wear stuff again, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I just change my underwear daily, and my shirts every other day. I'm into this ratty shirt now, so I gotta wash my shirts.
How many days you been wearing that ratty shirt?
This is just
You're wearing that blue one yesterday. You're wearing that.
I
blue
just put this one on yesterday to go to my fusion. I wore this one last night to smoke signals.
Right. So that one's all boogered up.
So it's I've got one more. It will come home, and then tonight I'll have another shirt. I'll have a clean shirt on.
So you're wearing that shirt you're wearing now to the infusion?
Yeah.
The one that he was wiping his face with earlier.
You're just wiping your nose. You're blowing your nose into.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be dry by the time. It'll be dry by the time.
Dry and crusty, like a socks.
Unbelievable.
True.
All right.
Anyway, Dan said he's got a couple song ideas going, so
All right, good.
we'll have a song.
Well, everybody, I want you to come back tonight at 6 o'clock. Subscriber show. Come back and join us. Let's have some fun. We'll have a Steve song. Maybe we'll play maybe we'll do some kind of question game.
Oh, that would be fun.
I was thinking we should do a question game involving the show. You know, to just ask questions about things that have happened, you know, with the show.
Oh,
You know, just putting it out there. Like we ask which, you know, maybe about the show or the listeners of the show or something, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, prayers for Irene. Is she still in
Yeah.
Is she still in ICU, or is she getting a normal room, or
Said she
I
might
think
be.
she said she may go to a regular room today. That's what I thought she said.
so when she got in the room, she was in ICU when she was on earlier?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Poor Irene. Good
I know.
Lord.
Poor thing. She's going through all that, and she's detoxing, and
Oh yeah.
she's a mess.
Poor Irene. Dear baby Jesus, please heal Irene's vagina.
Oh, Jesus.
Please, baby Jesus. Please make her vagina be okay. Please, baby Jesus. In your name, amen. All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening to us. We'll be back at 6 a.m. All right. Prayers for Irene's vagina. And
Did you say 6 a.m.?
6 p.m.
Oh.
And thank you, Marvin. It was good to see Marvin.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
good to see all you guys. Thank you for coming in. Check it out today. We will be live tonight, 6 p.m. Come back and check us out at 6 p.m. As a subscriber show. All right. We'll talk to you then. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.